Hey, what's up guys? Roy here, and today I'm going to show you guys why you need to add a tablet into your workflow. So I've owned a tablet for about 8 months now, and it's something that I cannot edit without. It's something that I've gotten so used to and works so good that I wonder how I was ever able to edit without it. This video is going to be directed towards portrait photographers because that's what I specialize in, but keep in mind, tablets are not only used for portraits, but also for commercial and landscape retouching. So the first reason is that using a tablet allows you to be more precise with your photo editing by using the pen pressure sensitivity option in Photoshop. There is a reason why the top retouchers in the world, such as Pratik from Solstice Retouching, Seth McCullough, and Danny Diamond all use tablets. Let me put things into perspective for you really quick. Try drawing or signing your name with a mouse using your finger on the trackpad and see how hard it is to do. Then compare that to signing your name with an actual pen. You'll notice that using a pen is a lot easier and your name will be a lot neater and precise. But how does this actually relate to photo editing? The same principles apply to photo editing and retouching. Using a tablet allows you to blend things a lot better using the pen pressure sensitivity. So let's hop into Photoshop really quick so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we are in Photoshop, and I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to be able to use your tablet to better blend and edit a lot better. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the majority of what you're going to be using your tablet for is going to be the dodge and burn technique. So as you can see here, I've already run my action for my dodge and burn, and if you're interested more about dodge and burn, then make sure to watch my last video. I'm going to make sure I have my brush checked off here, and then I'm also going to make sure I'm on the color white. I'm going to make sure my flow is at 1% because using a 1% flow to 3% flow is going to allow me to better blend a lot easier. If I go over to 100%, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't really blend that well. You'll see I'm getting the full amount of flow out of that brush. Now what I'm going to do is make sure to go to a 1% flow. Now when I'm on a 1% flow, I'm going to show you that it's very subtle and it allows me to blend a lot better. So what we're going to do here is turn on our dodge and burn assist layer so we can see all the imperfections in the skin. As you can see, there's some dark patches here and dark patches here on the cheek, which we are going to be retouching. So let me show you here. I'm going to start off in this area. So what I'm going to do is just paint here really lightly. And as you can see, I'm able to remove some of these dark patches here using the dodge and burn technique and using a really small brush size. But this is all made possible because of this tablet. It would be really difficult to use this technique here with a mouse or with the trackpad on a laptop. Using your tablet allows you to really blend in using that pen pressure sensitivity and a flow at 1%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed the rest of this part up so that you can see the final result of me editing using my tablet. Okay, so we are back, and check this out. I'm going to show you the before and after. That's before and after, before and after. Here are some before and afters of some photos that I've taken using my tablet. Let's zoom in here really quick so I can show you how precise and clean my edits are. And I'm telling you, I would not have been able to get these clean of edits without using a tablet. Real quick, I do want to address something though that I think is important, and that there is a bit of a learning curve when it comes to using one of these things, like any other new product. Personally, I consider myself a fast learner, and in about 8 hours, I learned to use my tablet, but I know there are some people who are unable to use it because they just couldn't get used to it. But I personally think that if you were to spend a couple days getting used to it, your photos will drastically improve. Using a tablet is something that has brought my photo editing to the next level, and is one of the reasons why I'm constantly able to book clients, and I'm also able to book people for my one-on-one lessons. Okay, so which one do I think that you should buy? My answer is honestly, it just comes down to personal preference. It's just like purchasing a camera. The more features that you want, the more you're gonna pay. And there's a lot of features, but getting a tablet can get expensive really quick. You can buy small tablets, big tablets, higher pen pressure sensitivity levels, customizable keys, tablets with screens, and a whole bunch of other features. But if you're wondering which one I personally have, I've listed in the link below, and it's honestly one of the more affordable options on the market. I would say probably the cheapest model. And it absolutely gets the job done and does everything I need it to do. You've seen my before and after images, and you see what I was able to do with the most affordable option. I was lucky enough to snag mine for cheap on the Facebook Marketplace for about $20. I personally opted to getting a smaller model because I already use keyboard shortcuts and don't need more customizable keys. I also needed something that was more travel friendly because I'm constantly traveling and editing on the go. So my personal opinion is that you honestly don't need to get all the fancy bells and whistles to get the job done. But if that's something that you see yourself needing and you're interested in some of those features that I talked about, then that's something to take into account. Purchasing a tablet is going to run you roughly $80 used all the way up to $3,500 depending on all the bells and whistles, again, like I said, with the tablets that actually have the screens that you can write on and some of them that are actually computers. If you're on a budget, do not purchase a tablet new. Like I said, I paid 20 bucks for one of these things used on the Facebook Marketplace, and they're constantly being sold for very cheap. I actually found one this morning online for $35. These things are like drones and GoPros. People think that they're super cool and then they get bored of them after a while when they realize they're not getting a ton of use out of them. But now let's talk about the pen pressure sensitivity. After doing a bunch of research based on the pen pressure sensitivity levels, I've come to the conclusion that yes, you will get a slightly better result. There are some pro pens that have 8,000 pen pressure levels and the cheap ones that run about 1,000 pen pressure levels. But honestly, it's not something that you'll probably notice. These pen pressure levels are going to apply more towards digital artists and not us. Again, to put things into perspective, all the results that you have seen have been done with one of the more affordable models. And I haven't had any problems that I've run into with my photo editing that has limited me in any way. So I hope that this video has really helped you to see how powerful that these tablets can be. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like this video, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know.